Hey, just the boyfriend I was looking for.
Hey.
So, you remember that surprise that I was telling you about? When my phone went off in Harold's before, it was an alert for an online auction.
Right, yeah, you're selling your stuff.
And I've finally made enough. I'm coming to Glasgow with you.
You bought a ticket.
Yeah, I've been watching some seats, and admittedly this one has 3 stopovers, but I don't care. We'll be at the games together. Okay, not really the reaction I was hoping for.
No, that's great. Do you mind if we catch up a little bit later, though?
Okay, where are you going?
Oh, I've just got some things to do. But great news about the ticket, though.
Where's he gone?
Said he had some things to do.
You getting Christmas decorations out?
No. This one's always had a bit of a story for me. I've been hanging it on our tree every year. My way of reminding me of my little girl.
Oh. I had no idea.
How could you? I kept it to myself.
If I had known, I would have been there for you.
I know. And I love you so much for being so good about it now.
I'd be lying if I said I'm not having my moments, but I'm sure they're nothing compared to what you're going through.
This has always made me feel so sad. I had no idea she was still out there, spending Christmas with a whole other family.
It's a lot to get your head around.
I keep thinking, where is she? What does she look like? Is she happy?
Hey, have you guys seen my, Oh, here they are. Everything okay?
Yes, fine.
Yeah. Good.
They're gonna realize something's up. You don't have to rush. We'll tell them when you're ready.
You know, Therese hasn't been back into Harold since we broke the news. She used to come in at least 3 times a day.
I haven't seen Brad either. What do you reckon? Maybe it's time we paid them a visit?
Hey, come in.
Okay. I'm sorry, but this really isn't a good time.
We just wanted to check in.
Yeah. See how you guys are doing.
Well, how do you think?
Rise.
Like I said, now's really not a good time.
We can't pretend this isn't happening.
All I'm asking is that we postpone this discussion until later.
Absolutely. Yeah, and Mum's gone, so we can take it at our own pace.
Thank you.
So, I really hope that this was paid for because I just told a super hot delivery guy that I had no cash.
Yes, it was. Thanks, sweetheart.
We had to replace the glass. It fell off the wall. Wind.
Anyhow, I'd better get to work. Darling, if you hear from Josh, can you get him to call me?
Sure. Sorry, guys. We really have stuff on.
Anytime you want to talk, you know where to find us.
Hey, Amber, have you, noticed anything weird about Mum and Dad?
No? But if you ask the same question about my boyfriend...
Well, I didn't. It's just every time I walk into the room, it's like they go silent. Do you always have to be so obsessed with your boyfriend?
No, I haven't noticed anything weird with Mum and Dad. Maybe Mum's just upset because Nana left in such a hurry.
Maybe.
Although at least Nana said goodbye to Mum. It's more than we got.
That's true. So what's up with Josh?
Well, I told him that I booked my flights to Glasgow. I thought he'd be rapt, but he brushed me off.
Wait, Mum and Dad are letting you go to Scotland for 2 weeks.
I kind of haven't checked with them yet.
Well, it's your VCE year. If I was you, I'd be more worried about that, getting their permission.
A good point. Maybe I'm just being overly sensitive about Josh. We've just been so up and down lately.
Well, the guy is only a few months away from representing his country.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe he's just feeling the pressure about that.
Is this what you want? What we started everything for? You've been crying for days. I've been sleeping on the floor. This is more than I can stand. I'm an arrow with nowhere left to land. And I wanna hear you say that I'm good at everything, and I want it to be true. As my heart beats out a hurricane, and my arms reach out to you. Oh.
Excuse me, can you help me? My swipe doesn't seem to work.
Oh, of course. What's your name and room number?
Kathy Carpenter. I think it's room 124, I think.
Lauren's mother?
Yes, I am. Therese Willis. You're Brad's wife.
Yes.
I didn't know you worked here.
I didn't know you were still in town.
Lauren doesn't know. I'm planning to call her later. I'm aware that you don't have a high opinion of me at the moment, but this isn't the place to discuss it.
No. No, it's not. Now, if you have any more issues with your room, please don't hesitate to let us know.
I will.
Lauren, there's something you need to know.
I told you to leave.
Well, how can I? When you're so angry with me.
I would have thought it was pretty easy.
Lauren, I love you, and I said I was sorry.
To be honest, I can't even stand to look at you at the moment.
And I can't blame you for that, but I can't leave. Do Amber and Bailey know anything?
No.
But I left so suddenly.
Well, we said you had urgent business at home.
I don't want to destroy my relationship with my grandchildren.
You didn't care about your other grandchild, the one that you let me think was dead.
Don't you want to find your daughter?
We haven't had a chance to discuss it. Everyone is still in shock.
Forget everyone else. What do you want?
Of course I want to find her.
Good. Then I can help you. We'll put ads in every regional newspaper in Queensland.
She may not even know she's adopted in the first place.
Well, maybe not. But maybe the parents will read the ad, and I don't know. Maybe they decide that the girl needs to know her history.
Yeah, or maybe they won't.
Worth considering, isn't it?
Brad and Therese don't want to tell their children until they've dealt with it themselves, which means we can't tell ours either. So no, we can't even consider a search.
Are you comfortable with that?
I'm respecting their wishes. It's a very difficult situation, especially for Therese. You know, if you really want to help, just leave.
I will work super hard to get ahead before I go, and I will catch up as soon as I'm back. Mum, are you even listening to me?
Yeah, what if the exams fall on the exact same dates as the games?
They won't. I already checked. So, is that a yes? Thank you, you're the best.
I guess.
Finally, I texted you ages ago.
What? Has something happened?
Mum said yes.
To what?
I can take time off school to come to Glasgow with you.
Oh, that's excellent.
Just give me a sec. Mum, are you okay? If I railroaded you, I'm sorry.
Well, you did, but, no, I'm fine.
Mum, you okay?
I think the bigger question here is what's my underage daughter doing in a bar?
Oh, relax. I saw you come in, so technically I'm accompanied. Are you worried about Josh?
Well, it's hard not to be.
And you're angry at Dad.
What makes you say that?
Mum, I'm not stupid. I know you broke that frame, and you and Dad have been super tense. You saw this coming, didn't you? You're mad at Dad for getting Josh's hopes up.
Okay, you got me. I know I've been unfair. And your dad was just trying to encourage Josh.
Yeah, we all were. And this is going to be really tough on him, but we're all here for him.
Yeah, of course we are. Hey, what are you up to? Do you want to come to the hotel and hang with me?
I'd love to, but I've actually got a counselling session.
Today? It's not your usual day.
Yeah, I know. I thought with all the extra stress going on, another session wouldn't go astray.
Hey, are you sure you're coping okay with everything? Because if you're not, you can say.
I'm keeping on top of it. And when you think about it, what more could go wrong? Guessing we've seen the worst of this year, right? Anyway, I better go. Don't worry about Josh. He'll be okay.
You called for the manager, Miss Carpenter?
Thanks for coming. And call me Kathy.
Why do I get the feeling that this is not just a hotel issue?
I'm sorry this is so difficult for you and everyone else. The fact is, I did a terrible thing, and I think the only way I can undo it is to help Lauren find her daughter.
We haven't even begun having these discussions.
I know, and Lauren's not keen to push the issue out of respect to you.
Good.
No, not good. No, it's killing her. We should take action, but it's impossible when all of you are keeping it a secret.
I'm sorry, are you lecturing me about keeping secrets?
Believe me, I'm not keen on Amber and Bailey finding out what I did. But they need to know, and your children do too.
You don't have the right to make that decision.
Maybe not.
You're making this about you. You're wanting to take action to ease your guilty conscience.
I can't deny that's true. Don't you think your husband deserves to know his daughter?
Don't you dare try and emotionally blackmail me. You know nothing about my family, so stay out of it.
I think you're right about Mum and Dad.
What happened?
Mum's being really vague about Glasgow.
Wait, that's Nan. Nan?
We thought you'd gone back to Queensland.
Well, I did. I had some business to attend to, and I was so sorry I didn't say goodbye, so I'm back here now.
Well, something else is going on, though.
Like what?
I mean, something weird's happening. We were just talking about it.
You both know how important you are to me, don't you?
Yeah.
You know I love you very much, no matter what people might say about me.
What might people say?
Nanny is starting to freak us out.
Be there for your mum.
What does that mean?
I have to go. I'm sorry.
Wait, so Nan sneaks into town and then checks into a hotel?
Be there for Mum? Nana, what does that mean?
Nan, what? Why are you crying?
Just tell us what's going on. Maybe we can help.
I don't think so. Well, not for me. But maybe for your mum.
But we can't unless you tell us what's going on.
I can't believe Kathy's hiding out at a hotel.
I told her to leave. Hopefully she got the message.
Why do I get the feeling she hasn't?
Your mother is unbelievable.
Oh, what's she done now?
She's trying to make me feel bad because I don't want to tell the kids.
She had no right to do that.
She's trying to turn me into the villain of this piece, all because I want to protect my family.
Well, whatever she said, just ignore it. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Kathy had no right. She's out of line.
Look, I'm sorry to barge in here all steamed up.
That's okay.
You know, I still can't believe you're handling all this so well.
Well, I've had my moment with Lauren's sketch of Brad. I can't have it again.
But it's not just me. It's hard for you too, isn't it?
Oh, it's hard on everyone. But you love Brad, and I love Lauren, and when you really think about it, that's all that should matter, right?
Yeah, this just doesn't make sense.
How can it be real? Mum had another daughter.
Well, I mean, she'd be grown up. I mean, she'd be older than Mason, but she's out there.
Yeah. Well, at least we know why Mum and Dad have been acting weird.
Anyone home? Hey. You two look serious? Did Bailey scoff all the chocolate again?
We saw Nana.
She told us about Mum's baby with Brad.
Are you still thinking about Lauren's mum?
She did say something that got to me. She accused me of standing in the way of you finding your daughter. You don't think I'm doing that, do you?
No.
Because I know how huge this is. But we've got so much going on.
It's okay. One step at a time. Where have you been, mate?
You look terrible.
I went to the pool. I was useless. I couldn't even make 50 metres without stopping.
Oh, sweetheart.
Swimming at the games, it's never going to happen, ever.
I'm sorry, but you are going to get through this.
Yeah, we're here for you. And Amber is too.
Is she?
Of course. What did she say when you told her?
Yeah, I didn't.
Why not?
My whole life's been about swimming. I'm nobody without it. And Amber, she's not going to feel the same way about me anymore.
Oh, what on earth makes you think that, Josh?
Well, that's the guy she fell for. And she's so excited about going to the games.
She will understand, Josh.
Dad's right. Have a little faith in Amber. She loves you.
I can't believe she told you.
Well, we did pressure her into it.
Yeah.
I don't care. She knew we had an agreement with the Willises.
Mum, seriously, it's fine. It's probably better that we know. I mean, it's massive, but at least now we can be here for you.
Yeah, and at least now we know Amber's technically dating her sister's brother, which is weird.
Technically, he's my half-sister's half-brother.
Oh, well, that's only half weird.
Bailey, how about a bit of sensitivity, mate?
So, do you think you're going to try and find her?
I don't know. We're going to have to give ourselves a bit more time for it to sink in. Which means we're going to have to keep this to ourselves.
So Josh doesn't know?
His parents don't want him or Imogen to find out, so you guys are going to have to keep it quiet.
He's my boyfriend. How am I meant to lie to him?
Well, you don't have to lie to him. Just don't bring it up.
Oh, great. It's from Josh. He wants me to go over.
Maybe don't go over there right now. Just give yourself some time to get used to it.
But this is huge.
Look, darling, we know we're putting you in a very difficult position. But you have to promise me, Amber, you can't breathe a word of this.
I don't know what to say.
I just told you my career was over, so something would be good.
Of course, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I know how much you wanted to go to the games.
Yeah.
Maybe you could sell your ticket.
No, it doesn't even matter.
Are you sure? Because the way you're reacting kind of makes me feel like it does.
I'm just in shock, that's all.
That's it?
I have to go. I'll call you. I'm so sorry, Josh, about you swimming. I really am.
Yeah, me too.
Overdosing on the carbs and sugar much?
Why not?
Well, you're going to send yourself into a diabetic coma, for one thing. Did you talk to Amber last night? What did she say?
Nothing much.
It's his whole career over, and I couldn't even be there for him. All because I couldn't stop thinking about this huge secret that I'm not allowed to share.
We realise we put you in a very difficult position.
It won't be forever.
When are Brad and Therese telling them?
We don't know.
Whoa! You might want to ease up there, mate.
Why? Who cares what I eat now?
Just because an athlete retires, it doesn't mean they give up on their health.
Retire? Is that what we're calling it now?
Look, just dodge Josh for a while. Problem solved.
Seriously? That's your answer?
Why don't you come down the gym with me? Be good for you to stay active.
Why? I've got nothing to train for anymore.
Guys, why don't you head off to school? We can chat about this later.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, guys, wait up. Amber, do you want to grab a coffee before school?
A coffee?
Yeah. You know, hot drink, brown, milky.
Yeah, all right, macrobiotic boy. Relax. The idea of you wanting a coffee is new to her.
Well, do you have time? I mean, you still need to get all that work done.
Yeah, that, geography
Yeah,
thing.
exactly. So we should go.
He's probably right. I'll see you later, though.
She can't even be around me.
All I see is a girl that's behind on her schoolwork.
Oh, come on, that was clearly a brush off.
There's not a lot of time before school starts. Just don't read too much into it.
Or she's upset about Glasgow and the fact that she bought a useless plane ticket.
Amber is not like that. Just stay away from sugar for the rest of the day, please.
I could throttle your mother right now.
You won't get the chance. I've told her in no uncertain terms to go.
Maybe I should make sure she goes.
Just leave it. She'll get the message sooner or later and just leave.
We're going to have to give Brad and Therese a heads up that they know.
Well, first, we should probably break the news to Mason.
Break what news? Now what's happened?
Oh.
Why did you do it?
Lewis!
Why did you tell those kids about the baby?
They were pressuring me for answers.
Rubbish.
Miss Lauren, she's not answering any of my calls.
What do you expect? Why are you still here?
I can't leave.
Lauren wants nothing to do with you, especially now you brought everybody else into it. You should be slinking out of here with your tail between your legs, but you won't. No, no, no. You'll do whatever suits you. Always have, always will.
I might be in the wrong now, but I'm not the only person who has made mistakes.
Don't change the subject.
I'm telling you, it's not easy for me.
That's no excuse. You stuck your nose in once, took away her baby. Now here you are meddling with the kids again.
I love those grandchildren.
Oh, I'm sure that's a great comfort to Lauren.
Hey, come in.
Look, I'm sorry to just show up like this.
No, it's fine. It's good to see you. I didn't think I ever would again after what I said last time. Look, I shouldn't have said what I did. Dismissing your fertility like that was wrong. I know it's important, but I'm here for you. I want us to face it together.
There is no us.
Well, not right now, but I think in time.
No, Mark, there isn't going to be an us.
Are you sure about that?
If you're going to stick around, you need to accept that we can't be together. We can be friends, but that's it.
There's plenty of other places to get coffee, you know. Try Charlie's.
Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
Honestly, not great. Can you not, please? Just don't.
I know you're upset, which is why we should talk.
Do I have to get to school?
Bailey?
No, it's full on. No, okay, Mum and Dad are freaked out. Amber's having problems with her boyfriend, and it's all your fault.
We had an agreement.
I know, and I'm sorry.
I warned you about your mother.
Yeah, and I wasn't quick enough to act.
It sounds like she's a bit of a loose cannon.
And what about Amber? She's going to want to tell Josh.
We've asked her not to say anything.
And Amber and Imogen are best friends.
She's promised not to say anything, and so has Bailey. I'm afraid there's not much more I can do.
It's okay, Lauren. We can handle it from here.
I'll leave you guys to it.
Listen, we can't blame Lauren or Matt for this.
I know. And I hate myself for continually having a go at them.
You're worried about Joshua and Imogen.
I am. But I'm also worried about me. You and Lauren have a child together and she's somewhere out there. And I'm trying to be okay with it, but I'm struggling.
That's understandable.
And I know it must be hard for you. And I know I should be asking you how you're feeling, but just the thought of it is just all too much.
Well, at some stage, we are going to have to tell Josh and Imogen.
Just a little bit longer. Please, that's all I ask.
Kate, are you all right? Nope, not really. What's wrong? I thought I had it all worked out. I was going to go to Mark and tell him that we can only be friends, and that would be that.
I don't think that's what he really wants.
Yeah, well, he said he was fine with it, but... Oh, just the way he looked at me. It's just so hard to know if I'm making a mistake or not. I'm sorry. I really have to stop doing this. I need to stop coming to you for advice. I'm really sorry. I just blurted all of that out at you, but I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
Kate, I've started working on a new fundraiser. It would be better if we had a few more hands.
Well, I could help. I mean, I'd love to be involved.
Yeah? Okay, well, thanks. I'll talk you through what we've got so far.
There you go, love. Thank you.
Kathy?
You told me to go elsewhere, I did.
Well, that would be a first. You paying attention to anything I said?
The old magic's still there, then.
Oh, for crying out loud, don't you start.
Oh, and has he always been the silver-tongued devil we see here today?
Had his moments.
You wanted milk, you've got milk.
Considerate too, I bet.
It could be. He could have been a lot of things back then.
Do I really want to know?
There was a time when he was everything.
Led a bit of a sheltered life before you got married, hey?
That was after, when Lou left. Me and the kids didn't have very much. You know, we both made mistakes. Mine were just as big as his. I was the mother who filled the hole in her life with her kids. Everything was for them.
Oh, there are worse things, you know, love.
I wanted the very best for them. I pushed them too far. And it's not Lou's fault. It's mine. I just hope in time the family will understand why.
Touched a nerve there, did she?
She's right. I wasn't there for them.
Well, you wouldn't be a parent if you didn't have some regrets. But you've got to remember, there's always time to make amends.
You didn't have to confront Mum on my behalf.
I only said what she deserved to hear.
How'd she take it?
Oh, don't worry, she stuck in a few knives of her own. Made me think about a few things.
What kind of things?
Why didn't you tell me you were pregnant all those years ago? I thought we were close enough that we didn't have any secrets.
We were.
And why was Kathy the only one who knew? Why did you go running back to her?
It wasn't a choice between you and her, Dad. It was never that. Brad's family was still living on the street. You were best mates with his father. I couldn't risk you finding out.
I would never have told them.
I know, but you would have tried to talk me into staying, and I couldn't. My only option was to go up to Queensland. Now, looking back, maybe if I had stayed, none of this mess would have happened.
Thought you were going to call me.
Yeah, I was. I've just been really busy. I was just about to start studying. I am so behind.
Well, can we at least get some lunch together?
Susan's given me a really tight deadline. Probably wouldn't be good if we were seen together.
Would you just say it? You're upset about the plane ticket.
No, I'm not.
Have you got the printout? Because I'll just give the airline a call and see.
I'm not upset about the ticket.
Fine. Seeing as you're busy, I'll get us the table out of your way.
What has gotten into you?
Nothing.
You were avoiding me at school too.
No, I'm just really behind in my schoolwork.
Well, Josh really needs you right now, and you're acting like you're upset about some plane ticket.
I'm not. I feel really bad for him.
Well, it seems like you want nothing to do with him.
I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you. I'm gonna go and study somewhere else.
Knock, knock. Is this, not a good time?
No, come in. No, I'm the only one home. Have a seat.
I'm sorry about Therese.
Oh, don't be.
She's still trying to get her head all around this.
Yeah, I get it.
We'll tell the kids soon.
Oh, don't worry about me. It's more the pressure it's putting on Amber.
Yeah, well, that's understandable, and we will tell them soon. I promise.
So how are you feeling?
Why, about the fact we have a child together? I was at the gym this morning, there was this girl there, you know, and I just found myself staring at her thinking, for all I know, it could be you. The idea that there's someone out there, my child, and she's a stranger. It's crazy. And you?
Well, when I'm not angry at Mum, or worried about Matt and the kids, or you and Therese and your kids, I actually think I'm happy. Someone I thought I'd lost forever. Or maybe I haven't. Who knows? Maybe one day we will be reunited. But anything we do, it will be a joint decision.
Thank you. What's this?
This is a story.
Well, can I hear it?
Yeah, sure. I think I'll put the kettle on first.
Hey, is Danny around?
No, but I did speak to her for you. She would love to help out.
For real?
Yeah. So is there anything in particular we can help you out with? Or...
Do you think that you can handle all of that?
I reckon we could give it a crack.
It's really good to have you on board.
Hey, glad I can help.
G'day. Everything okay?
Yeah, it's fun.
How do you feel about helping out with the charity farm day?
Like I'd rather crack myself in the head with a 4x2. Did you say charity thing for Georgia?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in.
Good, because we have to organise a tug of war.
Well, if it's cupcakes you're after, you know who you need, don't you?
Yeah, I know. I've tried Vanessa, but she's about to burst, and Lucas sounded really stressed.
Bub number 2, eh? Another mouth to feed. I hope this doesn't mean he's going to sell the house out from under us.
Oh, yeah, I forget that you guys still rent from them. So, cupcakes still off the list?
Leave it with me.
Thanks, Lou.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm not here to fight.
Good. Me neither.
Really?
Kath, I'm not happy with what you've done. What you said earlier got me thinking. I left you with 2 young kids and all the decisions to make. So, I played my part in this too. I'm sorry.
Which makes what I want to ask so much easier. I need to speak to Lauren. She's never here. She told me not to visit the house.
Then you should respect her wishes.
I was wondering if you could have a word with her. Maybe convince her to come and visit me at the hotel.
Kath, are you serious about making amends?
Of course.
Then you only have one option. Leave. You hanging around every day just makes the loss seem worse for Lauren. So just go.
I saw Brad on the way in. Is everything okay?
Yeah. We were just catching up. I'm so sorry about the position this has put you in.
Imogen's figured out that something's going on.
You won't have to hide it from them for too much longer, I promise.
Josh and I will be okay. You were so worried about us in the beginning, remember?
I do.
Is that because you got pregnant at my age? You didn't want the same thing to happen to me?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I guess I was worried history might be repeating itself. Perhaps unfairly.
And Brad was the father. I get it now. I can't imagine what that would have been like for you.
It was a bit too close for comfort. But Brad's a good man. Josh is too.
Yeah, he is.
Mm.
Do you think you'll ever forgive Nana?
I don't know. We were so close. Now I'm seeing the last 20 years very differently.
That'll never happen to us. We'll always be close.
So long as we're honest with each other, we can get through anything.
What was that for?
Just to say I love you.
I love you too. What the hell are you doing here?
I let myself in.
I told you to stay away.
We were hoping you'd be on a plane.
I can't change the past, but I can make the future a little easier.
Kathy, what are you talking about?
I was in Harold's before. I heard your father talking to someone about Lucas and Vanessa.
What have they got to do with anything?
They own this house and they're about to have a baby.
So?
I rang Lucas. I made an offer on the house. He accepted.
You did what?
You don't have to worry about the roof over your head anymore, because I bought the house for you.
She wants to buy us the house.
You mean she's trying to pay us off?
Well, I mean, it all makes sense. She's always bought presents for the kids, even when it wasn't Christmas or their birthday. She's always spoiled them. It's always just been about guilt.
I'm sure there was some love in there somewhere, despite everything.
Everything she has ever done for us. Now I know what was really behind it.
So we're agreed? There's no way we're letting her buy this house for us?
No way.
I tell you to leave, but you just hang around and try to buy your way out of the mess you made.
I know I can't change the past. But hearing you talking about that couple that owned this house...
You pulled out your wallet and thought you could make it all better.
Is there anything wrong with me trying to help?
You're trying to control the situation. You're using your money to buy affection and forgiveness.
Well, Matt and Lauren are struggling. At least let me take some of the burden.
They don't want your help.
Can you imagine what a relief it would be that they don't have to worry about paying rent? I know you're all mad at me, but at least let me take some of the pressure off, that's all.
Can you honestly say you expect nothing in return?
If they choose not to forgive me, I accept that. I'll be in my hotel room. At least think about what I've said and try and convince them that what I'm doing is a good thing.
Look, I'll notify my staff and I'll make sure that everything is taken care of. Okay, bye. Sorry about that.
For what? Taking care of business?
Well, given the choice between dealing with this and you...
Always the charmer.
Well, you bring out the best in me, don't you? Come on, you know how much I want you to stay.
I haven't made my decision yet.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to make it easy for you. Come here. I came across a couple of good bars on the market. Now, they've both got good turnover, managers already in place, or, if you're after something a little different, how's this? Travel agency. Think of the perks.
You really are pulling out all the stops, aren't you?
No, I just want you to be happy.
Moving interstate, it's such a huge decision. It involves Declan and India. I can't make it lightly.
I know I wouldn't expect you to. But just being together again like this, it reminded me of what we had between us. I'm just so incredibly lucky.
I would have to call Declan, but perhaps I could move back.
Oh, darling. Oh, you've got no idea how that makes me feel.
Oh, I've got a fair idea. Well, I should call him.
Yeah, of course, of course.
And you should get back to business too.
Yep.
How long would this have to be for? Right. Okay, well, I'll have a think about it and I'll get back to you. Okay, Charlotte, thanks for the call. Bye. That was my old boss at Simmons & Colbert. They've offered me some contract work. It's really good money.
Oh. What's the problem?
I'd have to be in Chile for a week.
Well, a week's not that long.
Yeah, but, you know, with the kids and the nursery and everything else that Sonia's got on, I think it's probably just a bit too much to ask of her at the moment.
I'm here to help out. Sonia's gonna be fine.
I think you're forgetting part of the reason why I left Simmons & Colbert in the first place was the international travel.
Yeah, but if it's a once off. Sorry, this thing's been going all day. Paul wants to talk to me about the fundraiser. This is not good.
Now, I'm afraid there's been a bit of a mix-up with the permit. You're not going to be able to hold the fundraiser tomorrow.
You said everything was organised, Paul.
Yes, and it was until I double-checked. Unfortunately, the staff member who issued the permit didn't include public liability insurance, which means if there's an accident, the council is liable.
Well, can't we just add the insurance on now?
Not that easy, I'm afraid. My hands are tied.
Yeah, but everyone has already started setting up their stalls in the complex and at the lake.
So move it somewhere else. I mean, you could try the school. I'm sure if you asked Susan, she'd let you use the Oval. She'd be only too happy to help.
Everybody knows that it's going to be held at Lassiter's.
Yeah, well, you know, you could put up a sandwich board with the change of venue and just have somebody redirecting everyone.
Even if we do that, nobody's going to be bothered going somewhere else.
Oh, Georgia, I think you underestimate the good nature of the public. Eh? Now, if there's anything else that I can do, you just let me know, won't you?
Yep, thanks.
Give our love to Vanessa. Okay, cheers.
Kathy's offer was well above market value. Lucas isn't keen to knock it back.
Well, I suppose we can't blame you for that. Look, mate, putting aside what Kathy's done for the moment, have you given any thought as to what it would mean if you owned this place?
What are you suggesting, that we agree?
Well, I've seen businesses go belly up. I've lost a couple of houses. Sometimes I've had to rely on the charity of others. I would have jumped at the chance not to worry about where I was going to live or how to pay for it.
In any other circumstances, to own this place outright, it'd be a huge pressure off. But Lauren doesn't want anything to do with the mother, and I respect that.
Yeah, Lauren's hurting, and quite rightly so.
And that's why our response to Kathy has to be no.
But you've got 3 kids to worry about, their futures.
Lou, even if I agreed, there's no way we're going to convince Lauren.
Yeah. But you know, maybe there's another way to go about this. A way that would mean that you and Lauren would not be accepting Kathy's money as such.
Thanks, Susan. No, it was worth a try. Yeah, I'll let you know. Okay. Bye.
The ropes are all ready to go for the tug of war. Just wanted to know if you needed help with anything else.
I didn't know that you were helping out.
Oh, Breno roped me into it. Not that I wouldn't have volunteered. It's for a great cause.
Well, it doesn't look like it's even going to go ahead. You know, someone stuffed up the permit for the venue, so we've got no insurance.
Well, that sucks. Is there anywhere else?
Well, I asked Susan if we could have it at the school, but she can't help, and it's so last minute. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do. The women's shelter's going to be so disappointed.
Oh, come on, there has to be somewhere else.
Look, I have to meet up with Toadie at Charlie's. Do you want to join us? Maybe between the 3 of us we can come up with something.
Yeah, sure.
The students would be up in arms if I bumped the sports carnival, even for such a good cause. Sorry.
Thanks, Susan.
Okay, I'll see you.
Guess you're right about Paul's good mood.
Just seems like such a silly mistake. When you put the application in, everything's included, right?
Normally it's pretty standard form.
Do you think you could look into it for me? Maybe we could get the insurance through before tomorrow.
Yeah, sure. I'll just drop this off to Sonia and then I'll chase it up, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Hey, Toadie, have you told Sonia about Chili yet?
Not yet. No, I'll do it when I get home.
Thanks. So Toadie's going to look into the permits. We might not have to change venues after all.
Look, I don't reckon that's going to help. I just overheard some staff complaining about a last-minute wedding that's been booked. And it's on at the lake tomorrow.
So there is no problem with the permits. Paul's just kicking us out of the whole complex for some quick cash. Unbelievable.
You said to come by and pick up some brochures on gambling addiction?
Yeah, of course.
Also, I never properly apologised for the way I blamed you when I found out about Mum.
Apology accepted. Have you thought about going to these?
Support network meeting.
Yeah, it's where the children and partners of gamblers get together to to help each other.
I'll think about it, yeah.
Yeah. Come on, yeah. Oh.
Thank you so much, Sonia.
No.
And thank you too, Toadie, for representing Mum next week. Yeah, no worries. Anyway, I better run, but thanks.
Okay.
We need to talk about something.
No, you stop. No, I know what you're going to say. I'm so sorry that I bailed on our time together the other day.
That's okay.
No, it's not. It isn't. And, you know, I checked the TV guide and it turns out that wrestling tournament is on every night next week.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So every night, you and me together, watching it, enjoying it. Yes.
Yes, that sounds perfect.
Yes. In fact, look, why don't we start right now? Because Nell's gone down for a nap and I can get the pizza menu, yeah?
All right.
Yeah, I need to go to the toilet first because I'm busting.
Hey, Charlotte. Yeah, it's Toadie. About the chili job, I'm gonna have to say no. The timing is just not gonna work out.
Oh, you did bring out the good stuff.
Yeah, well, you know, just a taste of what to expect when you move back. But, you know, it's not just about this and this. It's about us. I think we're good together. And I really, really want that again.
Maybe we should have another look at those businesses.
Excellent.
Ooh. What's this?
Must have fallen off the bottle. Okay, it's a thank you gift. But hey, I didn't want it to go to waste.
I don't care where the champagne came from.
I want to grab those businesses, eh?
How can you host a wedding at the lake when you've promised the whole complex to the fundraiser? You've cancelled the fundraiser.
Oh, look, there was a bit of a hiccup with the insurance, yeah.
Well, you could have easily fixed that.
Well, no, not necessarily.
Did you try?
I gave Georgia some suggestions of where else she could hold the fundraiser, and I will give a healthy donation to the cause.
That's not the point.
The wedding is worth a lot of money.
That is definitely not the point. There are other venues where it could be held.
Well, the bride and groom are quite specific about the lake.
Yes, after you promised it to the fundraiser. Paul, what is more important to you? A few dollars in your pocket or helping women who can't help themselves?
Kathy buys the house, but she puts it in the kid's name. You and Matt manage it as adult trustees.
We'd still be letting her buy her way out of this.
No, no. You'll be letting her do something for her grandkids. You and Matt just happen to benefit.
Are you on board with this?
I'm not comfortable, but Lou puts up a persuasive argument.
No more financial pressure. Doesn't matter if the store's having a bad week or a bad month. And the kids, well, they'll be set up for life.
And I'm sure she'll remind us of that every chance she gets.
She's assured me there's no strings attached.
Yeah, and we wouldn't have to tell the kids either, not until the time feels right.
I can't believe you're going with this.
If we do this, we get to control what happens.
If I accepted her offer, and I mean if, she might think it means I forgive her for what she did.
The only thing it means is less financial pressure. It's up to you when or if you ever forgive Kathy.
You came. I didn't think I was going to see you. I only want the best for you and Matt.
You know you can't buy your way out of what you did.
I just want to make it easier for you.
You're supposed to let your kids make their own choices. Give them the best start in life and then guide them along the way. Not take the biggest decisions of their life out of their hands. Not try to control everything.
I know I failed you. I'm sorry.
I believe you. Which is why I'm going to accept your offer of the house. For my children. I won't punish them for what you did to me. On one condition. I want you to stay away. No more arguments, no more sticking around to try to make things right. I want you gone. And I won't ask again.
Lauren. If you want to find your daughter, I'll do anything to help.
Bye, Mum.
Do you reckon if Mum was able to keep the baby, she would have never met Dad?
You listen to me. Your mum and dad were meant to be. So were you. Make no mistake about that.
The cab's here. Glad you came.
But Amber said to say goodbye.
Will you give her my love? All of you. Can I...
Goodbye, Nan.
You look after them?
Of course.
And if there's anything, Let me know. I'll do it.
Goodbye, Kath.
Now you let me in. I've texted you like 50 times, Paul.
You want to come in before you start
I
going
know
on?
that there was no permit mix-up. Kyle just overheard the staff at Charlie's talking about the wedding tomorrow.
Yeah, there is a wedding tomorrow.
Yeah, and you bumped the fundraiser for it.
Well, just
You
hang
know,
on a
I
minute.
cannot believe it. I mean, I can. It's typical, really. You smell a bit of extra cash and all your good intentions just go out the door.
Yeah, well,
But
if you
unless
let-
you tell them that it is cancelled, I'm going to organise so much bad publicity that no one's going to book anything at Lassiter's ever again.
Quite finished.
Well, if you uncancel the fundraiser, yes.
And that is exactly what I was about to do. See, I was just about to call you to explain that the issue with the permit has been cleared up. It appears that being the mayor does have its advantages sometimes.
And what about the wedding?
Oh, the wedding's still going ahead. It's going to be held in the ballroom. Yeah, apparently the bride and groom are quite taken by the decor.
Right.
Haven't you got a fundraiser you should be organising?
Yes, I do. Thank you, I guess.
Thank you. So the wedding couple are more than happy with the ballroom and the fundraiser's back around the lake.
And Paul still gets his cash, and he looks like the good guy. Is that your influence?
Oh, yeah, I think it is. I mean, he listens to me.
I know that changing someone for the better must feel very flattering.
It's not about flattery. I think if Paul's behaviour improves when I'm around, then that's good for everyone, isn't it?
It's good for him. It's good for the world in general, maybe, but good for you, I don't know, I'm not sure.
Well, you don't need to worry about me.
I think I do. I know Paul. I know what it was like when the two of you were together before. I remember what he did to you.
What about what I did to him? Susan, I pushed him off the mezzanine. What sort of a person does that?
Someone who's been so hurt they don't see any other option.
And I got away with it. How do you think that makes me feel?
I imagine it makes you feel very guilty. The sort of guilt that might compel you to try to make amends, even at a cost to yourself.
Well, I loved Paul once. I can love him again. And I think it's the only way I'm going to get over what happened that night. If that's what I have to do to move on, Susan, then that's what I'm going to do.
Ah, which one of these cakes do you think Rebecca would like, eh? You know she's moving back to Erinsborough, did she tell you?
We just had dinner.
So you'd know about my plans to buy her a business then? I'd say it's only going to be a matter of time before she moves into the penthouse with me.
Don't you think you should take a little bit of time to get to know each other again before you rush into a relationship?
We were married?
Married or not, the basis of any good relationship's honesty.
Well, St. Susan strikes again. Look, you know, Rebecca is the love of my life, and she is finally falling back in love with me. Because she understands me. She always has. That's why we work.
Oh, Paul, think about it. Think about the way things were when she left. Can you honestly tell me it makes sense that she would fall in love with you again so quickly after everything that happened? Maybe what you feel for her is genuine. I have no idea. But you have to ask yourself, where are her feelings coming from?
Rebecca's feelings for me are real.
They come from guilt over what she tried to do to you.
And you call me manipulative.
Oh, Paul. Do you really want a relationship with Rebecca that's based on obligation and guilt? How long do you think that'd last?
Hey, come in.
Oh, Paul, you've got to stop doing this.
Doing what? What do you mean? Come on.
Oh, you've gone overboard again.
Yeah, nothing is too good for you. Come on, sit down.
I thought we were just discussing the Twin Cities event. I wasn't intending on staying for breakfast.
Yeah, well, we actually need to discuss a little more than that. You see, I was talking to Susan, and she said that you're staying with me out of guilt.
That's not what I said. She shouldn't have told you we'd been speaking.
Yeah, but is it true? I mean, is that what you're afraid of? Because I got to thinking all night as it happens.
And?
And I realised that Susan's wrong. You still love me.
Well, that's quite an assumption.
Well, why haven't you moved on with someone else?
For lots of reasons.
Any of which have anything to do with me? Because I believe there is still something between us.
Well, I don't know what I feel right now.
Yeah, and I understand that. But you have to know how much I want you back in my life. See, I love you, darling, and I know that one day you will feel the same way.
And what if I don't?
I don't think that's going to happen. See, we just need time. So stay a little bit longer. Give us an opportunity to reignite. See, the more time that we spend together, the sooner you are going to realise your true feelings.
Susan, why on earth did you tell Paul about our conversation? I thought you and I were speaking in confidence.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. He gets under my skin.
What if we still have genuine feelings for each other? I owe it to both of us to work that out.
Please tell me you haven't agreed to stay. This is insane.
Susan.
How can you possibly forgive Paul for all the awful things he's done to you?
Well, you forgave Carl.
Yeah, that's what Paul said too, but it's different. Carl and I both made mistakes, but I was never compelled to shove him off a balcony. Love can't grow from guilt, no matter how much you force it to.
What's wrong?
It's from my lawyer. Stephen's been bailed.
Okay, well, the AVO is still active, right?
And apparently he has to wear an ankle tracking device.
Look, there's a long list of bail conditions. If he breaks any of them, it's going to go badly for him.
But what if he doesn't care? What if he comes after me anyway?
He won't. He doesn't even know where you live.
I thought once he was arrested, this whole nightmare would be over, but it's really just starting, isn't it?
Look, the legal process can take a while. But trust me, he's not going to come anywhere near you.
Yeah, better not.
Hey, you're not alone, okay? The whole neighbourhood is looking out for you. In the meantime, just forget about Stephen and let's focus on the farm day.
Good idea.
What's all this? I didn't know you were entering.
Oh, I'm not. Carl is.
I thought he was still in London. And I thought he'd be so busy with that daughter of his that he wouldn't be interested in a silly old vegetable competition.
I wish. The second he heard about Farm Day, he's been on my back to make sure that his veggies are competition ready.
Oh, has he now?
Yeah, I've been up half the night polishing his massive zucchini.
Well, I've always seen Carl's zucchini as average in size.
Oh, no, you'd be surprised. He's an amazing grower. Well, just look at these.
Oh, mine are bigger.
Well, maybe, but these are firm and they taste amazing.
Well, we'll see what the judges say about that, shall we?
What are you doing?
Well, I think that mine deserves pride position. We wouldn't want Carl to be embarrassed and shown up in public.
Careful, Sheila. You know what they say? Pride comes before a fall.
Do you reckon there'll be many people that'll rock up and watch us take a walk?
You're hoping for anyone in particular, or?
Oh, just the more people who show up, the more money we'll make for the cause.
Relax, there'll be plenty of people here to watch you flex your guns. Just hope I've got a couple of ears wanting me.
Yeah, hopefully.
Of course, whoever is watching will be here to see you get your butt kicked.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it kind of goes without saying.
You are dreaming, dude.
Mate, the tug of war is all about core strength. It's kind of like abseiling, so I got one up on you there.
You sound pretty confident.
Well...
Hey, who do you reckon will win? Breno's team or mine?
Oh, well, Mark's pretty buff. But never discount a tradie, I'd say.
There you go.
Now, I don't suppose either of you know where I can find a power drill. I need to put up a sign in the car park.
Yeah, I've got one over at the garage. I can run across and grab it for you. Give me a chance to warm up.
Great, thank you.
Prepare to go down, Buster.
Oh, you wish.
Thought you'd be helping set up.
I just popped by to pick up a couple of extra petty cash tins.
I don't think you'll find them over here. Couldn't help yourself, eh?
I figured better safe than sorry.
Just last night's?
Mm-hmm.
And?
Nothing.
Look, I know that you're worried, but your ex is 40 k's away, all right? That's where he's going to stay unless he wants to get locked up again.
Then why do I keep feeling like I'm being watched?
Well, it's a pretty typical reaction for someone who's been through what you have. Call it mild post-traumatic stress. But in time, as it sinks in that you're safe, it'll go away.
You're right, I'm being stupid.
No, you're not. Maybe a little overly cautious.
Paranoid, you mean? But not anymore. I promise.
Good. Because you don't need to be, okay? There's no one lurking in the shadows.
Prize sash is delivered to the judge's table. What's next?
Let's see. Those big bags outside need to go to the petting zoo.
Hey, do you reckon I'm strong enough to lift them?
You'll do.
I think we're done.
Talk about outdoing yourself. Sponsoring the whole event and pitching in.
Well, it's for a good cause and pretty close to my heart. Least I could do was throw a bit of money and manpower at it.
Oh, well, it's very generous of you. Thank you.
He's great, isn't he?
What do you mean?
Oh, he was amazing earlier. Really calmed me down.
Farm day's nothing to be nervous about.
I found out my ex is out on bail.
No wonder you were freaked out.
Yeah, well, Mark put it all in perspective. He made me feel totally safe. He's a good mate.
Yeah, he's a good one to have on your side, that's for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for one of the main events of the Erinsborough Farm Day, the tug of war.
You know, I don't get this whole tug of war thing.
Two teams of spunks fighting over a rope, big deal.
Must be a guy thing.
Okay, on the right, we have Mark heading up Team Brennan. And then on the left-hand side, we have Team Canning headed up by Kyle. Give him a round of applause.
Oh, have a look at these two. Oh, acting like rogue elephants.
All right, gentlemen, pick up the rope. And get ready. Get set. Boo! Team Brennan is off to a flying start. But don't discount Team Canning. Their leader is a fighter and strong as an ox. Oh, what you got, Kyle?
You know what? I get this now. I get it.
Yes, and look, this one over here, well, he's a freak of nature, and I mean that in a good way. Oh, girls, why are these boys still single?
Okay, both teams are putting in a mammoth effort. Who's it going to be? It is Team Canning!
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations.
Cheers.
Well done, mate. You're too good for me.
Thanks, mate. Thought you had me there for a second.
Oh, I'm dying out here. Want to hit the lemonade stand?
Yeah, let's do it. Thank you. Let's do it.
Hey, I've got something for you. A nice, big, fat donation to the women's shelter.
Wow, thank you.
Wow.
Paul Robinson.
Yes, He's happy to help.
Obviously, this is really generous.
That's a drop in the ocean for him, believe me.
Well, hopefully we make heaps more money today.
And raise some community awareness.
Absolutely. I just think domestic abuse is something that everyone just seems to turn a blind eye to.
Danny, should we?
No, I should talk about it. I was in a bad relationship.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise that.
I think we'd all be shocked if we knew how many women find themselves in an abusive situation. And not just physically abusive, but emotionally, verbally.
It's true. I mean, I always thought of myself as strong, but I just got stuck in that position with Stephen. I still wonder what I could have done differently.
Oh, you mustn't think like that. No, whatever happened, you didn't deserve it. It wasn't your fault, okay? You've got to know that.
I guess I do, but it helps to hear it from someone else. Thank you. Anyway, we should probably get these back to the thirsty hordes.
Thank you.
See ya. Bye. Oh, I know what you're thinking. I should take some of my own advice.
No, it wasn't that. I was impressed. What you said obviously made Danny feel a lot better about things.
I think it made me feel better too.
Better as in less guilty about the past?
Maybe. But maybe you've just given me a really good idea. Oh, what a day.
Yeah, well, don't go getting too relaxed. You know, we've still got the Twin Cities event to attend.
Actually, I've asked my colleague, Mary, to step in for me at that.
Why?
Because I've been doing some thinking about our past and our future.
And?
And I've decided to make some changes.
Oh, that's fantastic. I mean, I know we haven't found a business for you yet, but don't worry, we will.
I have a job. That's not one of the changes. I'm going to do some volunteer work at the women's shelter.
Well, that's great. I mean, that's the ideal sort of thing that a mayor's partner should be involved with.
Paul, I'm not staying in Erinsborough. I'm going to go back to Sydney.
But you agreed to give us more time.
I shouldn't have given you false hope.
Listen, if you've been talking to Susan, don't listen to her.
Susan is right. I have been here out of guilt. I have been trying to fix what happened, but I've been going about it completely the wrong way.
You don't need to feel guilty.
I will always be ashamed of what I did to you that night.
I love you, Rebecca, and I know that we can make this work, I do.
No, I need to deal with my guilt in a positive way. And helping other women in trouble is a really good start.
Please don't leave me.
I have to. I'm going today.
Oh, thanks, Susan. Come on now, let's go to the petting zoo.
Well, I'm bad fossiled.
What, you still haven't found your pickles?
I think I must have left them at home on the kitchen bench.
What were they for?
Well, I promised Georgia I was going to donate them as a prize. Love, I don't want to miss the produce judging. I was wondering if you could go home and check.
Yes, of course.
Thanks.
Hey, do you mind watching this shop for me for a little while?
No worries.
Thank you.
Actually, if you're heading back, do you mind popping by mine and getting my jumper?
Yeah, no worries at all. It is getting chilly.
It's the blue one. I left it near the front door.
Oh, well, Marcus probably folded up and put it away somewhere neatly. Oh, look, I'm just gonna stop off somewhere first, but I really won't be long.
Look, don't get me wrong, I totally understand, but do you have to leave so soon?
Ugh, I've never been any good at saying no to Paul, so I have to leave while I've got some momentum.
Really gonna miss you.
Oh, me too. I wish I'd managed to sort out things between you and Mark.
No, Mark and I were gonna be fine. I have a feeling we're just supposed to be friends.
Are you sure?
Yeah. For the first time in ages, I feel like I'm really starting to get control of my life.
Oh, well, I'm glad. Oh, and you cannot leave without this.
Oh, Rebecca.
No arguments. Take it, it's yours.
Thank you, I love it.
And listen, don't rule Mark out completely.
Look, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna have to rush and take this upstairs.
It's all right. You get back to raising money for the cause.
Oh, I will. And say hi to Declan in India, and please call me soon.
I will, I promise. Bye.
Here you go now. Get some mail.
So, did you work up a thirst watching the tug of war?
Did that happen already? I mustn't have been paying attention.
Hey, Cal, what's up? Well, where is he now?
I don't know. He hasn't come out yet. I'd go over there, but I've got Nell with me.
No, mate, just go home. Thanks for the heads up. It's probably just the gas meter reader. Cheers. Hey, were you expecting anyone at our place?
Just Kate?
Kate?
Yeah, I asked her to grab my jumper. Why? Is someone there? Is it Stephen?
No, actually, I ordered something online. It's probably the delivery guy. I totally forgot. Hey, I better duck home.
Oh, I'm really going to miss you.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry I kept giving you a hard time about the cooking.
I'm glad you did. I never would have had the courage to leave otherwise.
No, I think I was a bit harsh.
So I see my invitation to your grand farewell got lost in the mail, did it?
Good luck. I'm proud of you.
Bye.
Yeah, you're making quite an art of this disappearing act, aren't you?
I know you're upset with me, Paul.
You know, you didn't even have the courtesy to tell me that you were leaving. I had to find out from concierge.
I thought we'd said everything we need to say.
I moved heaven and earth to prove to you that I could change.
I didn't ask you to.
I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared for this.
I know. It's just the way it has to be for now.
You don't have to go, you know that.
Bye, Paul.
Hello? Somebody there? I know someone's there. I'm calling the police. Did Did you hear me? I said I'm calling the police.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to give you
Who
a
are you?
fright. I'm here to see. I guess he's calling himself Mark now. I'm Sienna. You must be Mark's housemate.
No, no, I'm just here to pick up Danny's jumper. Danny's the housemate. I'm a friend.
Kate.
Oh my gosh.
Sienna?
It's so good to see you.
Okay, look, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys clearly have a lot of catching up to do, so I'll see you at the farm day if you're not too busy.
No, Charlotte, he hasn't told me about any job offer. Yeah, well, I'll be sure to pass that on to him. Thanks. Thanks, bye.
It was a week's work. I would have had to have been away from you guys, so I said no.
Well, she obviously thinks that I'm the one that's standing in your way. She told me to tell you that the money has doubled.
Doubled?
Yeah, and she'll fly an assistant there too. Oh, are you tempted?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was a tempted face.
No, now's not the right time to be away from family, and we haven't spent a lot of time together lately.
Yeah, that's true.
And I've got Patricia's cakes next week, so...
What, so you're turning it down because of me?
No. Family time was part of the reason why I left Simmons and Colbert in the first place.
Yeah, it was.
Although Charlotte did offer to replace me on Patricia's case with a top-notch barrister.
Oh, wow. Was she really wants you that badly, does she?
Yeah.
Well, I've been spending a lot of time with my other commitments lately, and I think I would be a hypocrite if I asked you to turn down this work opportunity.
Well, you're not asking. I've decided.
I know, but you're only doing it because you think that's what I want. So I think you should go. I mean, 1 week away isn't going to hurt us, is it? And Patricia's in good hands, so...
You sure?
I'm positive.
All right. I'll call Charlotte back.
Okay, great.
You need to tell your flatmate there are way too many sulfates in the moisturiser she's using. And no, I wasn't snooping. It's right there on the counter.
That is not a conversation I'm going to have with my flatmate anytime soon.
So you guys aren't close then? To Danny? Was that her name?
Sienna, what are you doing here? Since when do you break into people's houses?
I'm sorry.
You're lucky the police didn't turn up and arrest you.
I just wanted to surprise you.
Well, you did.
Aren't you just a little bit happy to see me?
A bit of notice would have been nice.
Where's the fun in that? Look, do you mind if I crash here for a bit? I haven't organised a hotel or anything.
No, I'm sorry. It's not going to work.
Why? Because of Danny. She'll put her foot down.
It's just not a good idea, OK? I'm actually in the middle of something, OK? The only reason I came home was because I thought someone was going to break in. Look, maybe we can catch up later.
That is the whole point of me being here.
OK, look, I'll call you, but you're going to have to go.
You? Thank you. You're a lifesaver. What's wrong? Still recovering from the bare-chested tug of war?
I ran into Sienna, Mark's ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah, as in outdoorsy, athletic, gorgeous, confident, also known as Mark's perfect match.
You mean his ex-perfect match?
Well, if she's in town, isn't it obvious that he's invited her? I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that they're probably going to get back together.
I get it. So it's a case of, if I can't have him, no one else can.
Is that really wrong?
I think it tells me that you obviously still have feelings for him.
No, I don't. I don't. Plus, you're right. I can't have it both ways. So if Mark and Sienna want to try and work things out, well, then good for them. Can you please give these to Danny when you see her? I really need to go and get a coffee.
Watch out, mate. You'll burn them.
Oh, sorry.
I like them like that. Some people just have a thing about charcoal.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just, Mum said she was coming and I thought you'd be here by now.
I'm sure she's just running late.
Yeah, hope so.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want you to know I had nothing to do with Sienna being here. She just turned up out of the blue.
Well, yeah, it's really none of my business.
So you're perfectly fine about walking into my house and seeing her there?
Okay, well, at first she freaked me out when I thought it was a burglar, but when she said her name, and I was like, okay, Sienna, the ex. Look, whatever, your relationship has nothing to do with me.
Kate, there is no relationship.
But if she's here because of you. I mean, it's obvious she has feelings for you.
Well, they're one-sided, I promise you.
Okay, well, you need to tell her that, not me. I need to get these up to the lemonade stand.
Is there something wrong with this picture? I know winning is the ultimate prize, but a bit of material, is that all I get?
No, of course that's not all. There is totally a bigger prize, but you do have to close your eyes.
Well, that sounds like we're getting into dangerous territory.
Just shut them. Congratulations.
Grant's pickles? You joking?
What, they're great on sandwiches and they're delicious with all kinds of roast meat.
Yeah, I know that. We have a cupboard full of them at home.
Then you obviously know how good they are.
Oh, come on. The winner is entitled to a kiss on the cheek.
No, that was not written in the rules.
Well, it should have been. Hell, one kiss. That's all I'm asking.
Right, you probably earned it.
Hey, Kyle, can you look after our Barbie? We've got to grab some more snacks from Harold's.
Yeah, sure.
Cheers.
Thanks, mate.
Hey, is Patricia around?
No, she's running late. Was there a problem?
I just need to explain to her why I'm not going to be representing her. I'm off to Chile.
Since when?
About an hour ago.
Well, what about Mum?
I'm going to be replaced by a top barrister.
Yeah, but the new guy, he doesn't know us. He doesn't know the case.
I'm going to make sure that he's across everything. Trust me, you're in safe hands.
Wish Mum was here so we could talk about this. Why hasn't she called me?
I'm sure she'll be here soon. Just because she's late, it doesn't mean that she's relapsed. Just wait a while. I'm sure she'll show up.
I don't know how you did it. Everything you went through with your mum. I mean, you were much younger than I am. And look how well you went through it all. From where I'm standing, it just seems amazing.
Yes, I am a pretty amazing individual. Chris, they were completely different circumstances. I was too young to know what was really going on, or how bad it really was.
Yeah, but your mum's okay now. I mean, she's really got her life together.
Well, yeah, sure. I don't think the worrying part ever really goes away. It's always there in the back of your mind.
How did you get through it? How did you cope?
Might sound a bit weird, but I was going to this support group for a while. It's for the kids of addicts. It's actually pretty cool. You know, sometimes I still go. You could come with me if you wanted.
I don't think that's really my thing.
Yeah, that's fine. You know, it can help to talk to other people who know what you're going through.
What are you writing?
No peeking, no peeking.
Oh, this is not a matter of national security. Just announce the winner.
No. Congratulations, Shitter. It's you. It's you.
Hi. Oh, I just wanted to say sorry for giving you a fright.
Oh, no, it's fine. So you're just here to surprise Mark?
Yeah, I know it's a bit out there, but it's the sort of thing we've always done. You know, surprising each other. I thought it would be romantic.
Yeah, well, not if the police showed up.
Yeah. It's good to see you again. I'm going to check out the rest of the stores.
Yeah, okay, have fun.
Okay.
That smile will crack your face in love with Sienna. The good-looking, overachieving ex-girlfriend.
Want to know something worse?
What?
She's really nice.
Oh, don't you hate that?
I'm way too good for you. Come on. Too strong on the day.
So this is fun day. Looks like fun.
Yeah, we're a bit busy though.
It's cool. Just shoot me through a text when you're ready to hang out.
Sure.
Who was that?
Sienna.
Your ex? Well, when are you going to tell me she was in town?
She just showed up. I don't know what she's doing here. She knows it's over between us. And then she just appears in my house.
You're kidding.
No. I mean, she's a great girl and I'll always care about her.
But she's not Kate.
Exactly. I just want to know what she's doing here and what she's thinking.
Good luck with that, mate. Just go and talk to her. I'll take care of this.
You sure?
Yeah, go for it.
Thanks.
From what I've seen so far, I really like it here. Everybody seems really friendly.
Yeah, they are.
And you look like you settled in, made new friends, new home for yourself.
Sienna, it's great to see you. It really is.
I feel the same way. I've been missing you so much.
Look, I don't mean for this to sound blunt, but there's no point in leading you on, okay? If you think that this is going to be any more than a platonic catch-up, then I'm sorry. But it's not going to happen.
So you don't miss me? At all, in other words?
Of course I do. And I don't want to hurt you. I never did. Look, when we broke up, I was honest with you. I couldn't be with you anymore because I still had feelings for someone else.
And those feelings haven't changed.
No, and they're not going to. I don't want this to seem like I'm trying to get rid of you.
That's exactly what you're going to do. I still love you. I want you back. Okay, so you say that can't happen. Can you please just give me a little bit of closure?
What do you mean?
Just tell me who this other woman is.
What? No.
Please, I need to know.
Telling you her name is not going to solve anything.
Because we don't have a future. That's all that matters.
Sienna.
Don't worry, I get the message loud and clear.
So things are going pretty well at the moment. I'm so proud of my mum for staying clean and for all the work she puts into helping everybody. Thanks for listening to us. You don't have to say anything.
Hey, I'm Chris. This is my first time here, so I don't really know what to say. To tell you the truth, I didn't think I'd ever be doing this, but I suppose that's probably true for most of us. I just found out recently that my mum's a gambler, gambling addict. Sounds so weird. Haven't quite got my head around that yet. She's been lying to us for so long. I want to trust her, but it's hard. She says she's not gambling anymore, but how do I know that? How do I know she's not lying to me? And the hardest part is, I think the best way I can help her now is if I tell my dad, which he doesn't want me to do. I feel like I'm betraying her, which sucks. But I think it's what I have to do. I just hope she doesn't end up hating me for it.
If you roll rather than fold, then you can fit more in your bag, yeah?
Yeah, you've left barely any room for all my souvenirs.
I'll work something out.
Hey, how did Chris go at the meeting?
Yeah, he went pretty well. You know, I thought he wasn't going to talk, but he did, and he said it helped. Mum, that wasn't an invitation to start hugging me.
Oh, that's too bad, because I'm just so proud of you, and you need to know that. I know that we've been through this before, but I'm so sorry for everything that I did to you in the past.
I know.
You're just so amazing, and you have to take most of the credit for that yourself.
Just like I said to Chris today, I am a pretty amazing individual.
Amazing enough to take my bag out to the taxi?
All right, fine. Better get me something better than a poncho this time, though.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you. What's wrong?
Maybe I'm not as comfortable with you going as I said I was.
And why'd you tell me to go?
Well, it's a good opportunity, but you know, we just haven't spent a lot of time together lately, that's all.
Not from lack of trying.
Yes, I know. I know it's my fault. It is. But I'm really worried about us, Jared. We're only just starting to get over the whole Jacob situation. I feel like we just need to be spending time together.
Yeah, I know. I agree. That's what I've been trying to do, but you've told me to go, so you can't change your mind as I'm walking out the door.
Hey, Dad, the meter's running. Is everything okay?
Well, I have to go.
Yes, I know. Go. It's fine. We'll talk when you get back.
Oh, here, let me help you with that.
No, it's fine. I've got it. Okay, I might need some help.
I love that you almost had to drop a whole box of glassware just to admit that.
Yeah, well, I was just scared you might try and alphabetize them.
You can't alphabetise glassware.
Yeah, well, I know you, and I think you'll probably find a way.
Excuse me, volunteers. Hi. Thank you again for all of your hard work today. We have raised an amazing amount of money for the women's shelter. So please grab yourselves a drink. You've more than earned it. Thank you.
There you go. I reckon you've earned it.
Thank you.
Also, the dudes who went shirtless in the tug of war should have got a mention. I hear it was a crowd favourite.
Really?
Mm.
Were you guys shirtless? I just didn't even notice. No, seriously, thank you for your help today. Honestly, I appreciate it.
It was a good day.
Definitely was.
And I'm glad we got the chance to hang out. Felt like old times.
Yeah, did a bit.
Just you and me, mucking around, having fun.
Yeah, you getting your gear off.
And you checking me out.
I was not.
You were too.
Oh, maybe a little bit, but only to be polite.
But anyway, I was about to head home, fire up the barbie. Do you want to come over for dinner tonight? Now, seeing as we're making it like old times.
I don't know if that's such a great idea. I had a lot of fun with you today.
But isn't that a good thing?
Yeah, it is, and it just proves that it is possible. You know, we can be friends and we can still move on with our lives at the same time. Cheers.
Hey, what was the deal with your ex?
They had to talk, and apparently it wasn't pretty.
Well, it's not like I was trying to hurt her feelings, but there's no point in leading her on.
Yeah, sounds pretty full on. Coming down like that just without any notice.
I mean, it totally shows where her head's at.
It's textbook Sienna. Once she puts her mind on something, she just goes for it.
Yeah, sounds pretty intense.
You have no idea.
Yeah, well, don't stress. You don't have to worry until she starts cooking your pets.
Oh, dude, don't even say that.
But it's over between you two, right? You made sure she got the message?
Definitely. Made it very clear.
Ugh, Paul, you are hopeless. What have you forgotten this time?
Hi.
Sorry, I thought you were my uncle.
Wow. This place is amazing. Sorry, have I come at a bad time?
A bad time for what?
I just thought we could have a bit of a chat. I'm new here. I don't know that many people.
How do you know where I live?
I saw you come back here after farm day and I just asked at reception. They said you lived here.
Huh. So what do you want to talk about?
Do you still love him?
Beg your pardon?
Because I do. I love him more than I've ever loved anyone in my life.
Okay, look, I think this is something you need to tell Mark, not me.
We were together for 2 years, you know. 2 pretty great years. But there was always something not quite right. And it turns out that something was you. And I had no idea until he got out of witness protection and the first thing he wanted to do was find you.
Look, I'm sorry, that must have been really hard, but Mark and I haven't been together for a very long time.
You haven't answered my question. Do you still love him?
Look, I've told him we can only be friends.
So you won't get in the way if we get back together?
He's all yours.
Then you need to tell him that. You need to let him go so that we can be together again.
Sienna, I've already told him
Then
that.
tell him again. You have to make him believe it. You're the only thing standing in the way. Oh, it's a long way down, isn't it? You're obviously not afraid of heights.